Hey, Tuvies! It's Psychic Bob. Woo, welcome to Monday. And I gotta make a comment. There's somebody in chat says the Greats Berlinatich. What's up? What's up? What's up, Psychic Bob? Is about to get glorified. Woo, we gonna get glorified in the heavens tonight. I love it. Welcome to our show tonight. We get glorified. Thank you. What a great way to start off. Well, hey guys, welcome to our show. My name is Bob Hickman, also known as Psychic Bob, and you've landed here at Spirit Channel, my YouTube channel. And it is Monday night, and where else would Psychic Bob be but hanging with his tubies? Now, a lot of y'all know that Monday is Psychic Bob's day off. This is a day when Psychic Bob just forgets the world. I've been doing just, stuff I need to do today, chores. It's been a chore day, hanging out with Baroness. Not been an exciting day for us. It's been really cold here. She's been snowed in England. I've been freezing here. Feels like snow's coming here. But it's been a nice day, just kind of getting stuff done. Like that saying, gotta get her done, right? Well, that's stuff to get done. Anyways, part of what I got done was I got my hair cut today. How you guys like it? It's a little flying away with all the wind today. But I'm having fun, and it is so good to be with you guys. Well, I tell you, I'm in my ZODIAC mode. I've been spinning around the wheel. Look at what I'm wearing today. I got on my cool ZODIAC, my constellations t-shirt. This is all the star fields and constellations, the star map. And I'm wearing my brand new Astrology, what's actually really old, it's from the 70s, vintage Astrology pendant. It's an Aquarius pendant with little crystals around. Isn't that fun? Gold tone. I got the original chains, vintage 1970s. So I can be styling and glorifying. I've been trying to find lamb chop. There he is. Lamb chop, what are you doing? What? No, bring that with you. What do you got in your hand? What do you got in your hand, lamb chop? Let me see it. Come up here. What is that? What do you got? Huh? What, you going to talk to me? You're going to be silent? It's nothing? Well, let me have it. Let go. Oh my gosh. It looks like it's a change purse or a money wallet or purse. Where'd you get that? You're not going to tell me. Oh, lamb chop. Now we're going to have where'd you get this? It's Louis Vuitton, by the way. Look at that, guys. It's a Louis Vuitton bag. Where'd you get that? You're not going to tell me? All right. I'm going to look in there. We'll see if we can find some ID. You're up to something, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're up to something. Now, I don't own a wallet like this or a purse. And this isn't in my, I've never seen this in my house. You're up to something. All right, sit down there. I'm going to look in it. You sit right there. Look, lamb chop shows in my house carrying a Louis Vuitton, a wallet or a purse, what do you call change purse? Let's see if there's any ID in this. Uh-oh, Cola, what's going on? Does this have some connection to you? I don't see any ID in it. Let's see what else is in it. Maybe there's something in it. It feels like something's in it. Oh, look, there's some. Oh, my heavens. Lamb chop. What? Oh, my God. This is a lot of money. This is real British pound money. Oh, my God. Look at all this. Money galore. Oh, my heavens. Lamb chop, there's hundreds of pounds here. These are British. Is this Cola's money? Get over here. What do you mean I got to understand? She what? She stole your Astrology necklace, the Aquarius one. She said that if you weren't going to wear, what was that? You don't wear a Capricorn, you're not wearing any pendant. But I told you you're Aries. She's insisting you're a Capricorn. So to get revenge for her taking your necklace, you stole her wallet. There's a lot of money here, lamb chop. Look at this, guys. This is hundreds of pounds of British money. Lamb chop, you can't be stealing. Colette, are you missing your wallet? Uh-oh, she said, just wait. You're so busted. It's war. Well, I think you just started a war. You just stole all of Baroness's money. Hundreds of pounds. And her wallet? But she stole your... I understand, but I told you I was going to get you an Aries necklace. And she said if I get you an Aries necklace, she's going to take it off you too, like the Aquarius. Baroness, did you take that Aquarius pendant? We're going to have words. Lamb chop, you go over there and sit down. We got to get this sorted, okay? We're going to get this sorted. I need to look at this. Is this real money? All right, you just go over there and sit. Go sit down. Oh, my goodness gracious. What are we going to do? This is real British money. This ain't no fake stuff. Oh, my gosh. Lamb chop. Oh, well, at this we found the 20 pounds that was missing. All right, I got to put all this money. Cola, we going to have a talk. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not liking what I'm hearing. I mean, if you took that astrology, that Aquarius pendant, I want that back. And I'm telling you, Lamb chop is Aries. All right, I got your wallet here safe with your money. Oh, my goodness, guys. What are we going to do? Don't touch that one. Just sit, stay. It's always an adventure here at Spirit Channel, isn't it? There's Melinda Tourdays here. Hey, Melinda. Says, hi, say goodbye. Hi, Bears Comas. Love you both. May love and laughter follow you wherever you go. Blesses you. Thank you so much, Melinda. Good to see you. There's Robin. Robin says, oh, no, Lamb chop. He stole Baroness's wallet. There's hundreds of pounds in it. I don't know what we're going to do. You know, Jade B says, nothing goes there, boss. I keep an eye on Lamb chop because he's always running around my house doing stuff. I just never know. Melinda says, he's a real klutzer, isn't he? I think he is. All right, Barris, I need to confirm this is your wallet. I don't know where he came up with. There's like 300 pounds in here. Oh, my God. All right, well, we're going to put that aside. Lamb chop, no, you're not taking it. That's staying with me. I got to keep an eye on him. Well, welcome to Monday. I mean, it always starts off an adventure here on Monday. We never know what's going to happen. But I hope you'll pull up your chairs, get a cup of tea, join us. We're gonna spin around the big mystical zodiac wheel tonight. For those of you who are new here, welcome. I hope you'll be a regular. Subscribe to our channel. We do this every week. Monday, we gather and have fun, hang out. Give me thumbs up. Support the channel. Love to have you here. Well, as many of you know, I am a psychic and a medium, but I'm also an astrologer. I love astrology. I've been studying astrology since 1978. And yes, it is my day off, as I said. And people write to me and say, Bob, why do you do a show on your day off? You need a break too. I said, but you know what? On Monday, I feel like I'm getting a break when I do astrology because for me, astrology is fun and it's exciting. And I love to share it with my tubies. So this is how I have fun on Mondays, by playing with astrology and see what's going on. So we are going to spin around our big zodiac wheel tonight and see what is in the stars for you. Well, we're going to talk about the major transits tonight, and then we're going to give individual horoscopes for every zodiac sign. So everybody here tonight is going to get a reading. Gosh, we got a lot of people. There's Christine C. is here. There's Lady Jane, the Earl Grey Tea Tribe is here. There's Robert Stevens. There's Jaden P. Yeah, there's Robin Boston. Oh, my gosh. And there's the Great Berlinachich. I love it. Thank you. There's Joey Gothic Madness. Gosh, it's fun to have all of you here tonight. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you joined us. There's B. LeClaire is here. Hey, B. LeClaire, good to see you. Welcome. Yay. Oh, my gosh. There's Sandra D. is here with us. Gosh, we got a lot of people here tonight. Well, thank you for coming out and joining us tonight, guys. So we are going to see what's going on in the stars. I got on my zodiac clothes. I'm like in that star mode today. What do you guys think of my pendant, by the way? Some of you haven't seen. I showed it last night, but if you just here tonight, what do you think of that? Isn't that cool? It's Aquarius, and it's got a little guy flying through the stars pouring water because Aquarius is the water bearer. So anyways, what's interesting is the dates on here are a little different than the ones I give. It says January 22nd through February 20th. Now, as I told you, the zodiac sign changes year to year a little bit, but traditionally, Aquarius is January 20th through February 18th. But this was probably cast during one of the years where it started a day or two. Sometimes it fluctuates a day or two, but it's still an Aquarius pendant, and I'm having fun with it. So, got on my Aquarius pendant. I am attuned into the star energy. Oops, I got it on backwards here. I'm feeling it today. You guys feeling it? Well, listen, just a real quick reminder. You want to work on your psychic development, come and join our class this Saturday. We're teaching a class. I'm teaching a private class, psychic development on Saturday at 12 o'clock noon, and I'm teaching on how to channel messages from the star people, those who dwell on other planets and in space. There's a lot of people getting UFO contacts now and sightings. The people of the stars want to talk to us, and they have mastered telepathy. And I'm going to teach you this Saturday techniques, how to connect with them. So if you're interested in that, go register at my website. It's $30 for a class. It's 2 hours. The class is limited to 30 people, so you get a lot of personal time with me. So go to PsychicBob.com, and then you scroll down. There's a tab that says services, and you'll see psychic development class. So I hope you'll join us, okay? Once you register, it'll send me a notice, and then I'll put you on the list. On Saturday, I'll send out the Zoom link. We hold the class on Zoom. Don't worry if you don't know how to work Zoom. It's so easy. You just click the link, and it walks you into the classroom. All right? So I'm so glad that you're here. Yes, Joey just says, hi, Bob. NASA returned from their mission yesterday. They had a return of the Artemis. I did hear that, Joey. That's so cool, isn't it? Yeah, I've been watching that. This interstellar space drive, what they're really doing with that is they're planning a further mission to Mars, and I can't wait. I've always said I'm going to volunteer to be one of the first Earth people to go to Mars, and I'm going to set up a Wiccan temple on Mars and do astrology from a Martian perspective. That's my future. Well, thank you for sharing that. Well, yay. Well, let's talk about what is going on in the stars, shall we? Okay. So, by the way, this forecast, first part is the transits. It affects all zodiac signs. Okay. And this is for the period of Monday, December the 12th, 2022 through Sunday, December the 18th, 2022. So the 12th through the 18th, Monday through Sunday, okay? All right, so right now we're starting off our week, with our sun in the sign of Sagittarius. And we're going to be in the sign of Sagittarius until December 21st. So happy birthday to all our Sagittarius babies. And after the 21st, we're going to move over to Capricorn. But right now, we're in the sun sign of Sagittarius. So happy birthday to our Sag babies. Our moon today is in the sign of Leo, which is a fire sign. So we've got the sun in fire. We've got the moon in fire. That's bringing up a lot of inspiration, a lot of high energy. Now, be careful with today, though, okay? And let me tell you why. We got some interesting transits going on today. So today on Monday, we've got our sun sextile Saturn. That opens up feelings of free-flowing energy. It's like you don't feel blocked, you feel more free, okay? However, we've got our sun square Neptune. Squares are challenging aspects. So our sun is 90 degrees to Neptune, which is square Neptune. And what that means is that you may feel interiorly a little blocked. Now, that sun makes you want to flow with energy, but you might feel like you're not getting a firm grasp on things today. So just slow down, take everything slow. Okay. The other weird thing is we've got our moon sextile Mars, which again terms up that fire energy, inspiration, high power. Okay. But then we also have our moon square Uranus. What all this adds up to today is you may have a day here, and we're not over for the day yet. I know some of you are still early in the day, but it's a day of mixed emotions, okay? You may feel like it's a weird day, like you're starting to move forward, and then you stop and you feel confused, out of sorts, and you start to move forward. So it's going to be one of those days where you're going to just feel a little maybe confused, a little out of sorts. Don't panic. Everything's going to shift in a couple of days. Remember, I told you that zodiac wheel is always spinning. Because as we go into tomorrow on Tuesday, we've got our moon now in opposition to Saturn, okay? What that means is, especially from tomorrow, you want to kind of be careful. Moon in opposition to Saturn is a challenging aspect, and you may be given in to feelings of judgment, like you're being judged, or you may be harsh towards yourself. Be careful against self-judgment tomorrow. Try not to look at yourself harshly. You know, one of my psyche teachers said, we have to love ourselves. Okay, we have to love ourselves, so don't judge yourself. But that moon opposition Saturn sometimes makes people feel a little sensitive in that way. The good thing is a little later in the day, the sun is going trine the moon. That will break through that sense of judgment. That's going to give you a sense of renewal and upliftment. So bear with us. Again, today may be a little emotionally erratic, and part of tomorrow you may feel a little under pressure, a little judgment, either from others or from yourself. But by the afternoon tomorrow, we're going to have sun trine the moon. That's going to break through a lot of that. Okay. Are you guys hearing me okay? Hi, Amy Radcliffe. Good to see you. Hello, Amsterdam. So good to see you. Welcome. Thank you. Amy Radcliffe said, Bob got a haircut. Looking good. Thank you. Robert Stevens says, Neptune has a case of the Mondays. I think that's probably too. Okay. Stardust sees she can hear me. Are you guys hearing me okay? Am I broadcasting okay? All right. Lady Jane of the Earl Grey Tea Tray Hay says, just another manic Monday. LOL. Baroness says, LOL manics. It's been a manic day for me. All right. Well, we've all been feeling that a little bit. Tomorrow afternoon, when that sun goes trine the moon, we're going to have a little shift. So just hang in there. Be gentle with yourselves tonight, okay? Once we get to Wednesday this week, we have some other major transits. Our moon is moving over into Virgo on Wednesday, and we've got our moon trine Venus. What's that mean? Wednesday, you want to focus on self-care, self-nurturing, self-love. All right, guys, hold on just a second. I'm going to turn off my heat. It's causing some problems here. Just a second. Okay, there we go. All right, is that better? It's a little less noise with that off. Okay. It says we're broadcasting live. Everything's fine, so I don't know what to tell you guys right now. Okay. I'll try to get through this. Hopefully we'll be able to keep the show going. Okay. So on Wednesday, that moon is moving over into Virgo. And what that's going to do is that brings in the mother nurturing energy. It's earth side, very grounding. Our moon is trine Venus, which means you're going to start to feel like you want to focus on yourself, a little self-nourishment, self-love. Okay. So Wednesday, it's got to be about you loving yourself, nurturing yourself, take care of yourself. This is important for Wednesday because the star alignments really support that. All right. This erratic behavior we're feeling today and tomorrow, by by Wednesday, we're in a much calmer, more balanced place. Okay. All right. Very good. We're all good. Thank you, guys. All right. Now, once we get into Thursday this week, we've got an interesting day, and I need to kind of walk you through how you're going to handle Thursday's alignments. There's a lot going on this week astrologically. All right, so on Thursday, we've got our moon trine Mercury, our moon square Mars, and our moon trine Uranus. This is a really mixed bag, okay? Moon trine Mercury means that you're going to feel like you're in touch with your words, your knowledge, what you want to share with people. However, the moon is square Mars, which means you may feel like you just can't get your point across. It's like you know what you know, and you know what you want to say, but you just feel like I'm all over the place. I can't make it clear. Okay. But then we've got the moon trine Uranus a little later in the day on Thursday. And what that is, that brings through breakthroughs, mental clarity. It's like, oh my God, now I know how to explain this. Now I know what I need to do and what I need to say. So on Thursday, the secret to this week on Thursday is you've got to be patient with yourself. Just take things slow. There will be breakthroughs. Breakthrough will come. So don't get frustrated if you're trying to do, like, for example, a work presentation and you feel like the coworkers just aren't getting it. Just keep talking, slow it down, try to clarify, keep it simple. Don't we always say keep it simple here? And you will break through because the moon trine Uranus is that mental breakthrough power. So just when you think, I've been trying all day, nobody's listening, hang in there. By the afternoon, you should start to see that shift coming in. And it's like people will then suddenly get it. You'll get it, they'll get it, and everybody be on the same page. Okay. Baroness is up. So she said, yes, my breakthrough will come when I get my hands on that lamb. Bah. I'm watching him, Cola. He's not getting that wallet, and I'm guarding that money for you. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. So then we get into Friday, the end of this week. We got a good Friday. This is going to be an amazing day. We've got our moon in opposition to Neptune and our moon in opposition to Jupiter. Now, some astrologers will tell you that's a bad aspect or it's challenging. I see those as power aspects in this alignment here. And what that means is Friday is our psychic power day. All right. If you've been trying to tune into the spirit, tune into the cosmos, Friday's our day for that. So if you've been struggling with your psychic development, Friday, you're going to feel it, you're going to deal it, you're going to wheel it. All right. That moon in opposition to Jupiter means a wealth of inner wisdom comes to you. And also, it can indicate financial knowledge. Like you may have an insight on how to make money or what to do to increase your wealth. Moon in opposition to Jupiter means the interior reign is supreme. Moon in opposition to Neptune says that psychic power is flowing. Just let it flow on down through and you'll be glorified. So Friday's probably of all the days, that's my favorite day this week, okay? And when we go into the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, our moon is moving over into Libra this weekend. That's going to, again, lighten things up. Libra is always a gregarious sign. People get along. There's easy communications. So this weekend, it's a lot of energies. Air energy is really strong. And you want to think about, being focused on laughter, feeling energy with people, sharing times. It's going to be a time of easier communication. So, even though we've started off with a little bit of challenges, we're not that bad. Time we get to the weekend, Friday, we're in psychic power moon, and through the weekend, we got that Libra energy and the moon easing everybody into a more placid communications, easier time with each other. So you'll let go all the judgments that you're feeling, that self-judgment from earlier in the week. And I think by Friday, we're coasting through the weekend in a really good place. So that's some of the major transits that are going on this week. And I hope that has helped you guys to have some insight, okay? You guys with Psychic Bob so far? All right, we getting through? All right. Everybody drinking tea with me tonight? Or hot cocoa or something good? I don't know, like if it's cold where you are. Hi, Amsterdam. So thank you. She says, Bob, your hair looks good. Yeah, I found a new hairdresser now. She's like my new favorite person. I had another hairdresser, but she got swarmy with me and I just had to leave her shop. So now I got a new hairdresser. Anyways. All right, Lady Jane says she's got some Earl Grey tea. Yay. Robin Boston says Friday's coming. Yeah, we're going to get to Friday. Actually, this week's not that bad. A little challenging in spots, but I tell you, Robin, I've seen way worse alignments than we've got. So I can't complain too much this week, And even if I want to complain, what's it going to matter? Who's going to listen to me? Baroness will just tell me, be quiet. We don't want to hear it. All right. Well, guys, now what we're going to do, I hope you enjoyed that. By the way, all of that previous stuff we're talking about is for everybody here, all zodiac signs. So don't say, well, does that Psychic Friday apply to me? Yes, it does. It applies to everybody because those major transits are affecting all the zodiac signs. Okay. There you go. Oh, Amsterdam still says she's having Indian chai. Jaden's having hot cocoa. How'd you know I had hot cocoa? Because Psychic Bob has omniscient vision sometimes. I just see it floating around the ethers. There you go. Melinda Torney says, I'm having tea with milk and honey. Oh, that sounds good. I'm having tea with milk too. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I'm going to spill it. Anyways, just trust me. Robin Boston says, that's good. Yeah, we're going to all get through it, Robin. Okay. Anyways, so let's talk about, we're going to spin around our big zodiac wheel. How do you guys like my big? I love this tapestry. I probably had this tapestry close to 20 years, but I just love it and I use it all the time. Anyways, no green screen here. This is a real tapestry. All right. You can see the cloth, see the star. This ain't no green screen. Psychic Bob is actually here with real astrology stuff. All right. Because I know, nothing wrong with green screen, but I'm old school like that. I like my astrology stuff. I do. I just love it. So, well, I'm just so glad you guys are here. And now we're going to talk about the signs. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give each zodiac sign, then I'll give the birth date range. So when you hear the sign where that your birth date falls in that range, all right, that is your sign. Because I know some of us say, well, Bob, I don't remember what sign I am. That's okay. We'll help you find it out tonight. All right. So, all right. So let's start with Aries at the top of our wheel up here. All right. Aries, March 21st through April 19th. Okay. So if your birthday's either March 21st all the way through April 19th, you're in Aries. Okay. All right, Aries, right now your sign is progressing through the 12th house. This is the house that deals with the inner worlds. You right now, Aries, need to be focused on the inner life, the world of dreams. This is a time for Aries to create plans, to think of the future, to visualize, to manifest through visualization. Now, Aries, I know as a fire sign, you love to be out in the world and active. But this week, Aries, it's really about you just staying within and drawing power from the inner world. Don't worry, there's plenty of time to take all this to the outer world in the next few weeks. But for right now, this is where you do the planning. Get a notepad, write out your ideas, channel, sketch visions. Maybe you're Aries and you've been saying, you know what, I want to build a house sometime in 2023. Well, this week, start planning. Draw your sketches, talk to architects, visualize. This is how you want to approach this week, Aries. And if you keep the focus on the inner vision, the inner messages, the inner world, then you are going to rock it. All right, Aries, so that's your homework. Look within. All right, there we go. Next sign on our wheel is Taurus, and Taurus is April 20th through May 20th. All right. Right now, Taurus, you've got the planet Uranus in your sign in the 12th house. Your sign is in the 12th house as well. And this week for you, similar to the Aries, it's more of a withdrawal week. You want to avoid crowds this week because what they're showing here astrologically is that you, like the Aries, have major breakthroughs. And there will be a radical form of inspiration because of that Uranian influence that's going to take control of Taurus this week. But Taurus, if you try to go out and be the big boss in the world, which you're really good at, by the way, but right now you can't do that. This week, like the Aries, you've got to withdraw from the crowds, be more of a solitary person, a loner, just for this week. And I know that's a little hard for Taurus, but this is where your power comes through because this alignment with you blocked in your life, whatever you're trying to manifest, maybe having problems with, this alignment's like there will be this week major like aha moment. But you can't accomplish that, Taurus, unless you withdraw from the crowds and give yourself that place, that time to hear that inner voice. So like the Aries, it's all about the inner world this week. You and Aries, and even though you're on similar paths, y'all can't even hang out together. So don't say, well, I'll go to my Aries friend's house because they're in the same place. No, both of you need to just be alone this week. And Taurus, for you, it shows that there's profound, radical self-introspection that leads to major transitions for you. So powerful week for Taurus, you know. All right, so your work, like the Aries, is focus on the inner world, be open to radical inspiration. There you go, Taurus. All right. Woo, we're spinning around our wheel. Oh, you know what? We haven't done the Zodiac Wheel song today. All right. Some of you are new here, don't know this song, but a lot of you know it and we can sing along. All right. We're going to do the Zodiac Wheel song. The wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round all the livelong day. Wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round all the livelong day. Ah! Oh, we're glorified. Oh my gosh. All right. If I haven't put you off with that song, you're still here. God bless you. Thank you. All right. So our next side of our wheel is Gemini. All right. Love my Geminis. May 21st through June 20th. All right. Right now, Gemini, you've got Mars in your sign and you're in the first house. All right. What this means is blaze bright this week. Follow your inspiration. Okay. You will find this week, Gemini, that you have sudden insights. It's like you're in channeling mode. Everything is available. Nothing seems beyond your ability to grasp and to manifest. Stay in this flow of power because not only are you being inspired by the cosmos for your own journey, the universe is going to work through you, Geminis, this week to be an inspiration for those around you. There may be somebody, Gemini, in your circle who's depressed and about to give up on life. But if you, Gemini, open your channel to receive that Martian energy, all right, you will help lift somebody else out of their depression. So, Gemini, be aware of those around you. Try to uplift them. Share your inspirations. Help people to see the bigger cosmos, the bigger picture. And if you do that, you're going to rock it and you're going to be glorified. So be glorified this week, Gemini, by aligning with that cosmic energy of Mars in the first house. Be open to that inspiration and share your light and joy and inspiration with others that they will be fulfilled and inspired. All right? No small task, but Gemini, the stars are aligned to help you do it. Just do it. Whoo! Glorify. B. LeClaire says, sing it. All right. You like that song? All right. Robin Boston says, okay, now that's stuck in my head. Amy Radcliffe says, I'm still here, Bob. Amy, you're a braver person than I. If I was watching this channel and somebody started that song, I think I'd have to run out screaming. You guys are great. Thank you. I'm so glad we can have fun here. You know, this is my day off. I like to be a little goofy, so you just have to put up with me. Thank you. All right, so that is Gemini. Gemini, be a channel of inspiration. That is your homework this week. Woo! All right. Next sign on our wheel, spinning around, is Cancer, and that's June 21st through July 22nd. Right now, Cancer, your sign is interesting. It's falling equally dispersed between the second and the third houses. This deals with energy about, contemplation of how you're impacting the world. And it's about resources, sharing your resources with the world. And so, Cancer, right now, you want to spend this week contemplating how and where you are using your resources. Both time and money. It's not just money. Resources can be our time, our focus, what we're putting our energy into. So Cancer, right now, you're at a place where it's like find the balance that you're actually putting your energy into the world in a way that's using your resources in a wise way to uplift others, to help you on your journey and to make everybody around you blessed. And you'll find, Cancer, there's a lot of prosperity energy around you this week. So as you take stock of your gifts, your time, your talents, your direction, you're going to improve things in your journey. And in turn, you're going to help a lot of other people on their journeys, you know? So there you go. I think this is so important. So, you know what, Cancer, this week it's all contemplate, delegate, relegate, reinstate, whatever you got to do to get things moving in a way that you're maximizing your money, your time, and your journey for yourself and for others. Okay? So there you go, Gemini. You got your workout cut out for you. That's your horoscope for this week. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Leo, July 23rd through August 22nd. You know, Leo, it's interesting right now. Your sign is falling in the fourth house with the moon predominant in that. And this means Leo, because, you know, it's interesting because all of our fire signs this week seem to be pulling into the introspective phase. And Leo, like the Aries, okay, which is a fire sign, your energy also this week is about focusing. I always call them the glamour boys and girls of the ZODIAC because there are a lot of movie stars or Leos. They tend to be bigger in life. They inspire people. They're great communicators. But this week, Leo, it's about withdrawing from the public life and focusing on the inner life. That moon is going to open up a psychic current for you, but it's also about balance and harmony within, finding where your peace lies. It's not in the outer world this week for you, Leo. It's about the inner world. And like those Aries, you also have to focus on the inner world. So, Leo, this is kind of a quiet week for you. There's not a lot of outer world activity, at least astrologically. And you might even say, well, Psychic Bob, if you knew my week, I've got a lot going on. I hear you. But within all of that, to be successful, you're going to have to find the inner strength, the inner peace, and meditation, prayer. If you can actually take a retreat, go off to a Zen monastery or a Catholic monastery or some spiritual retreat for the week, that would really be the best place for Leos this week. But if you can't do that, find your peace in the midst of the world. Okay? So there you go, Leo. It's all about the inner peace. Find your inner peace. Study it, learn it, know it, draw power from it. And you're going to be glorified. All right, Leo. Woo. All right, you guys with me? All right. Next sign on our wheel is Virgo. I love Virgos. They're the mother goddess energy. Virgo is August 23rd through September 22nd. You know, Virgo, right now your sign is clearly lined up in the fifth house. It's not a lot of planetary activity, but what the fifth house is about focusing on joy in your life, focusing on creativity. This week for you, Virgo, it's about lightness of being. This is not a week for Virgo to get all serious and tackle heavy chores and get things aligned. No, this week, Virgo, it's about live, laugh, and love. Give yourself permission this week, Virgo, to be free. Contemplate what life would be like if you could do whatever you wanted in the world. What was that movie? I can't remember. It was Julia Roberts. Some of you may remember it. Eat Bread and Chocolate or something. I can't remember the name of it. Laugh, Love. I don't know. Anyways, there was a movie, Julia Roberts, a few years ago, and she just left and went around the world to discover herself. I think that's a good movie for Virgos to watch because it's about coming back to what is basic in our lives. Are we really happy slaving away at an 80-hour-a-week job? Is it really serving us? These are the questions Virgo want to ask this week. You know, here it is. Eat, love, and pray. Is that it? Eileen, hi, Eileen. Good to see you. Eat, love, and pray. Eat, love, and pray. That's it. Thank you. Well, that movie is the one Virgos want to watch this week. It's about finding what's essential in our life, living, laughing, loving. So Virgo, that's your work. This is not the week to go conquer the world, save the world. This is a week for you to come back to what is essential in your true spiritual life and journey. And you will have joy and happiness if you focus on that this week. Okay. There you go. All right. Woo. All right. Libra is our next sign on our wheel. Libra is September 23rd through October 22nd. All right, Libras. This is your power week for career moves. Unlike some of the other signs, you get to be very focused on the world this week. All right. Your sign is traversing the 5th and 6th houses, which is about success, focus on goals, prosperity. You want to focus on career moves now that free your soul. Don't stay trapped. Like the Virgos, though a little different. The Virgos are just a retreat from the world. Libra, your difference is that you're supposed to go into the world and make the changes so that you free yourself from the world. If you've been looking at another job and saying for the last year, I should apply for that job, I think I'd enjoy it much more. This is the week to do it, Libra. Your star alignments right now really say you can change your life in a major way for the better. You don't have to be trapped in outmoded ways of being. Maybe you're a Libra and you've been saying, you know what, I just want to leave my job and start my yoga studio. Okay. You're a Libra, it's feeling like you want to start your own business. You want a radical departure from where you are. Really make that a focus this week. Don't just up and leave your job. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying start the process that will allow you to do that. Maybe you want to apply for a new job. Maybe you say, you know what? My supervisor's leaving. I think I could be the next best supervisor. And I know I could do the job even better than they did. Go ahead and go for it this week. Everything is supporting you doing radical life changes to move ahead in life. And not just move ahead, but have freedom in the process. All right, Libra? So you are to engage with the world. Don't run from the world. All right, there's Alpine. Eat, pray, love. Thank you, guys. That's the movie I couldn't remember. All right? And so, Libra, make your life awesome. Break the mold. Start new. Go for the gold because you're going to make it. There you go, Libra. You got your homework cut out for you. All right, next sign on our wheel is Scorpio. Ooh, love my Scorpios. All right, Scorpio. I don't know if any of you live out in the western part of the United States, but in the western states, a lot of hotels, they have little signs up in the hotels that say, please check your blankets and shoes. And what happens is they have Scorpios and they get into hotel rooms and they're not really deadly, at least most of them are, but they can put a real hurting on you if they sting you. And a lot of times they like to crawl inside people's shoes to stay warm. So anyway, Scorpio's sign is the scorpion, which I think is kind of cool. But I'd never encountered that till I went out west. So Scorpios, you're the powerful scorpion. Scorpio is October 23rd through November 21st. Scorpios, this week for you is kind of a miss. Now your sign's going through the 6th house, and you're also aligned with the South Node in the 6th house in your sign. What this means is that a lot of past stuff is going to surface. And it's about healing. It's about facing the past and releasing it. So if you're a Scorpio right now, this next week is a healing time for you. Okay? This is about finding what is healing to you. Okay? You may have to go into past lives. If you're a Scorpio, you might even want to explore doing a past life regression with somebody, or have a reading with a medium like myself, not trying to make money, but I do past life readings for people. So Scorpio, this week, it's about finding the past, understanding it, and releasing it. You see what I say? Am I glitching up, guys? I hope I'm broadcasting still. You guys with me? Let's hope we're broadcasting. All right, we're good. All right, good. So Scorpio, go to the past, discover it, explore it, release it, and you will have healing that will move you forward massively in the next few weeks. So that's your homework, Scorpio. Uncover the past to heal the future. All right, there we go. Woo, glorify. Our next sign on our wheel, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is November 22nd through December 21st. And I cannot but help but think about my dear mother who's deceased. She died last year, for those of you who don't know. She was a Sagittarius. I'm very proud of being a Sagittarius. Anyway, Sag, you're one of my treasured signs. Right now, you've got some power aspects, Sag, because the sun is in your sign. You've got the sun in your sign in the 7th house. What this is all about alignments with people, unity with others, partnerships, and it shows a strong business energy around Sagittarius right now, that if you form partnerships, they bring prosperity. So this week, Sag, it's all about looking at who's around you, building alliances, trying to improve your lot in life, your financial lot, but it also can indicate emotional alignments as well, like friendships or romance. But I'm looking at it as, when I'm studying it, I really feel in Sag's case. Hold on a second. I feel in Sagittarius's case, this is more business alignment this week. Now, I'm not saying don't be open to love. If that happens too, that's awesome, because the stars will support that. But this week, Sag, think about, who do you know? Who do you need to know? Who might you know that could help you move ahead? And when you look at that this week and start to put that out there, you're going to find that the cosmos is supporting those partnerships, those alignments that can really propel you forward. So get out, mix and mingle, Sag. It's not a week for retreat. You're one of the signs that don't get to hide away. You got to go into the world, mix and mingle, and you'll pull the right people to you. All right. There you go, Sag. Yay. You got your homework? All right. Go out into the world, mix and mingle. All right. Our next sign on our wheel is Capricorn. And I call this sign El Caprio. That's Cola's nickname. She's a Capricorn. Baroness Cola Bob's, I call her El Caprio. All right. Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. All right, Capricorn, right now you are floating through the 9th house, and you've got some very powerful aspects. You've got Mercury trine the North Node and Mercury sextile the South Node. What this is about is be open to mystical and prophetic visions. You're going to be able to see the past as well as the future this week. Let the prophecies, the mystic revelations that come to you, trust them, flow with them, let them be a source of guidance for you. It's funny, you may get a lot of dreams this week, Capricorn, but looking at the alignments, it also can indicate like just broad out awakened visions, like you're walking down the street and you just see the future, or you see the past, or somehow it all ties together. Capricorns are in a kind of a cosmic flow now between that North Node and South Node and Mercury. It's stimulating a lot of knowledge inside, a lot of learning, a lot of understanding how all the pieces of the puzzle fit. So Capricorn this week, let the prophetic visions flow and go with it. And you'll be blessed, and you'll also be, what do we say? Glorified. All right, there you go, Capricorn. All right, next sign on our wheel is Aquarius, and that's January 20th through February 18th. Whew. This is a good week for Aquarius. Now, I did not rig the horoscope, even though I'm an Aquarius. Sometimes people read, they're like, Bob, you just make it good for Aquarius because you're an Aquarius. No, I don't, because y'all know I've been here long enough. Some weeks, even Aquarius has a negative horoscope. But this week, it's a good week for Aquariuses. Right now, your sign is in the 10th house, and you've got the sun sextile Saturn, which is in your sign. Saturn is the traditional ruling planet of Aquarius, and it's the planet that opens up things. So Sun sextile Saturn means there's less blocks, there's an open flow of power, and it's going to affect your sign. This Aquarius, you want to focus this week on career goals and ask yourself, how do I advance in the world? This is a time for Aquariuses, similar to Capricorns, similar to Sagittarius, to focus on partnerships and alliances and being open to the creative process. Aquarius, you may find this week that you're drawn to just doing something radically different than you've ever done in your business structures. Be open to that. See where it takes you. Aquarius, your power comes from having the courage to take a chance, to change things up a little bit, to seek out your goals. So don't miss the opportunity, Aquarius. It's a power week for you. You, like some of the others, to just go off and be silent. It's a week into the world and see and be seen. Let your light shine and be glorified. All right, Aquarius, there's your homework. All right? Focus on the career, go into the world, and you will succeed. All right. Here's our next sign on our wheel is Pisces, February 19th through March 20th. You know, Pisces, this week, you've got really great alignments. You've got Jupiter and Neptune in your sign in the 11th house. The 11th house deals with group efforts, working as a team. So Pisces, you want to share your visions with those around you. With that Neptune in your sign in the 11th house, this means that you may even experience almost like a group prophecy. It's like you may get up in the morning and say, wow, I had this wild dream of how we can restructure the business and make a lot of money. And then you go into your office and you share with your coworkers, and they're all going to be like, oh my God, we had the exact same dream. There's kind of a group mind or a hive mind that's going on around Pisces this week. But it's about all the group growing together and being successful together. So Pisces, this is not the week for you to be all self-serving and secretive and selfish. Not that you are, but you know what I'm saying. You want to kind of say, if I grow, those with me grow. All right? And I don't grow unless I bring them with me. This is about sharing the vision, trusting the vision, sharing the inspiration, working together. So Pisces, draw to yourself your team of mystics. And even if they're not mystics, they will be this week, because that Neptune and Jupiter alignments are inspiring wealth of inner knowledge. Make sure, Pisces, to listen to people this week. Your greatest asset now is to observe those around you and listen. Take their advice. If somebody comes, you said, you know, Pisces person, I got a great idea. If we change the structure of this company in this area, we're going to make twice as much money. Don't discredit that. They're receiving prophecy as well. Listen to those around you. You know, there's an old saying, wisdom from the mouth of babes. And it means young people who we think of as uneducated and unenlightened sometimes are the true channels of wisdom. So that's how you want to be, Pisces. You want to look at everybody around you, at least it's part of your team, not just anybody, but most of the people you work with or are aligned with, and say, Spirit, help me to hear their wisdom. Help me to know. And then you are going to have power, because with Jupiter and Neptune, both in your sign, favorably aligned in the 11th house, you're bound to succeed, and the people with you succeed. So I think it's a great week for Pisces, and that is my astrological insight for you. Work with the group, channel it all through, and everybody grows together. Blessings to you, Pisces. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe we spun around our entire zodiac wheel? By the way, did I tell Pisces' birth date? It's February 19th through March 20th, in case you didn't know. We have covered all 12 zodiac signs. I hope this has been fun for you. Are you guys having a good time? Thank you. Well, if anybody wants to, oh, thank you, Amsterdam. She said, thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah, thumbs up really helps my channel if you do that. Like this video, favor, share with your friends. Thank you, Scott. Scott, there you are. Says, needs a few more thumbs up to be pushed. It's a small price for free horoscopes. That's right. And my horoscopes, I write these myself. Honestly, I think my horoscopes are way better than what you get out of the newspaper. Newspaper doesn't give you the detail like Psychic Bob does. So I'm nothing wrong with newspaper astrology. I used to love to read Gene Dixon's column and Sidney Omar's columns. But I think that Psychic Bob takes it to the next level in astrology. And I hope you enjoy it. I have a lot of fun. I come here to do this. Even though it's my day off, I could just slack off. But I love this, and I love to share with you. And it's fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you, Did you guys have any astrology questions also? Joey had an interesting question about how can astrology help him with his craft work? That's a really great question. Joey, listen, let me tell you. Astrology is wonderful when you're talking about magical spells and craft work because you can time your spells in relation to astrology. So if you know like the moon is going to be in a sign that gives you power, you can use that. So studying the timing of the planets, can help you understand how to use spells. A very simple way is like, for example, if you need more inspiration in your life, right? You could get red candles, invoke the energy of the planet Mars, carve the sigil of Mars on the candle, anoint it with Mars oil, which you can buy at most occult shops, or cinnamon oil, and burn that. And then you're channeling the energy of Mars to open your inspiration. You can do that with any of the planets. Study the planets, study what their traits are, draw them to you. You see? I know some people, what they do is they also invoke the spirits of the zodiac. So, like, for example, the symbol of Aquarius, right? Aquarius's symbol is the water bearer, right? And that's actually Ganymede, who was the water bearer to the gods, cup bearer to the gods. So if you wanted to have some more Aquarian energy in your life, you could invoke Ganymede, burn a blue candle. Each zodiac sign has candle, because carve the sign of Aquarius on it, pray to Ganymede, and you'll draw in Aquarian energy into your life. There's so many different ways. I could spend 3 hours, but that's just a little beginning, and hopefully that'll give you some ideas. Okay. I think that's a good question, Joey. Thank you. Oops, I got my necklace on backwards. All right. So there you go. All right. Thank you, Stardust. See, she says, hi, Bob. Nice haircut. Thank you, Bob. Nice hair. Thank you so much. I got a comb and it's flying away. It's a lot of wind here today. But thank you. Thank you, Angela. Prayer Pro. She said, I really enjoy this. Always glad to catch up on this. Thank you for being here. Stardust says, hey, Colobos, Bob looks cool. Peace. Cool. Thank you. All right. Amy Radcliffe says, Bob, are there any particular color of candle for your zodiac sign? I'm a Virgo. Yeah. I probably have a lot of different reasons why this is. Virgo traditionally, well, there's a few different ones. Depends on who you go with. Sometimes Virgo is considered gold, like gold candle is Virgo. But then I've also heard orange for Virgo. Some people say orange. Some people say gold. That's traditional. Now, Virgo, if you look at it from a sign perspective, Virgo is an earth sign. And you could also use brown or black if you want to draw off the earth energy of Virgo. Each sign has an element, whether it's air, fire, water, earth. And if you don't know which sign to use, try to just intuit your way. There's actually no one color that you have to use. Now, traditionally, for example, with Aquarius, candle colors traditionally burned are blue or green. These are the colors of water or air. All right, because sometimes the sea is green, and sky and air are blue, like air in the sky. So blue and green. Could be for Aquarius, either one or both. This is one of those things where I would say also trust your intuition. Because, like, for example, if I said to you, what color candle would be for Aries, right? You'd say, Aries is fiery energy. I think red is a good color. And you would be right, because for Aries, the traditional candle color is red. And that's also goes because it's a fire energy sign. So if you're not sure which colors to go, trust your intuition, but also look at the element of the signs, of the earth sign, an air sign, fire sign, or water sign. And if you use an elemental color that's related, that's like, you'll be right in alignment with that sign as well. I hope that answers that. Good question. All right. All right. Very nice. Oh, thank you, Melinda. Melinda says astrology is always fun with PsychicBob. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here tonight. And I hope that you've gotten some wonderful insights. And if you missed part of this, go back and watch it. Because there's a lot in this video. So I thank you for being here. You guys are the best. Now, I have to get off of here because I have to have a conference call with Baroness Koldebobs and Lamb Chop to find out about this missing purse with all this money in it. So we're going to get that sorted. If you don't know what we're talking about, go see the beginning of the video. You'll catch up real quick. You guys are best. Listen, thank you. I want to give a big shout out to Baroness Koldebobs for being here tonight. She's always helped. She did. If you guys like did you see the front screen, the thumbnail at the beginning? That was designed by Baroness Koldebobs. She's doing beautiful graphic arts for my channel, and I think it's great. Thank you, Baroness, for your help tonight. Thank you for your service to the community. So let's all give a big thumbs up for her and a shout out for Baroness Koldebobs as well, our moderator and helper, and my girlfriend too. All right. I love her. I guess I'm a little biased, but I think she does a great job. Yay. You're welcome, Amy. Amy Reckless says, thank you, Bob, for doing this for us. It is my joy. I've said it before, but it's just, I have been hooked on astrology since 1978. I find it fun. I find it fascinating. I find it very accurate, It's really interesting because, as many of you know, I do private psychic readings. And sometimes when I do a reading for a client, they'll say, well, Bob, when should I go on this trip? And I'll pick up from the spirit world. They'll say, oh, tell them to go, in March, between March 5th and March 20th. And then I'll say to the person, you know what, let's just look at the astrology, make sure I'm channeling it right. And do you know, many times, not every time, sometimes I'm a little off, but the astrology matches what I'm channeling. So we'll open the astrology books and go, oh my God, the 5th through the 20th is really the best time to travel. So, it's interesting because I channel it, but then astrology sometimes confirms it, gives me a backup, and I love it, You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Lady Jane says, I wouldn't want to sleep in a purse, LOL. Oh, he wasn't going to sleep in this purse. He tried to get in my Louis Vuitton bag to sleep, but I think he was trying to smuggle that wallet in there, My goodness gracious, I'm telling you. Well, guys, listen, I have had such a fun time tonight. Thank you for being here. Listen, join us tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon Eastern. We're going to do live messages from the spirit world. Come bring your psychic questions. I will answer your psychic questions then. 12 o'clock noon says 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time in North America. If you are in Europe, it is 5 p.m. London time, 6 p.m. Paris time, or continental Western Europe time. So I hope that you guys will join us tomorrow for live stream messages from the spirit world. And until then, please give me thumbs up. Keep us all in your thoughts and prayers. And tell me in the box below after this video, post some comments. Tell me, what is your favorite planet? Do you like astrology? Do you have a planet that fascinates you? When I was a kid, I was amazed by Saturn. I always loved its big rings. I thought that was missing. Now that I'm older, I love the planet Uranus. That's my ruling planet of my zodiac sign, Aquarius. But I'm fascinated still by both of them. And both of them were rolling planets, interestingly. So tell me, what is your favorite planet? Put it in the comments after this video post in the comments box below the video. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Robin Boston said, this was a lot of fun tonight. Thank you, Blessing. Robin, thank you for coming. Good to see you. Blessings to you. And listen, guys, we'll be back here tomorrow for messages from the spirit world. Thank you for being here. Blessed be, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.